Recently, I posted a part 1 of Pierre completely roasting Trudeau in the House of Commons during an open debate. Now we're going to look at part 2. Trudeau's just a corrupt POS, and we're going to see Pierre just completely own him with facts. Here we go.
The Prime Minister famously said, and I quote, "I no longer have dealings with the way our family fortune is managed." Good problem to have, Mr. Speaker.
Fantastic.
Unfortunately, because he's never had to balance a household budget, he thinks budgets balance themselves. He's not worried about costs because he makes others pay for his mistakes. Yep. How much taxes will go up and who will have to pay?
Members opposite don't understand anything about transparency and accountability.
Blind trust. What the Prime Minister is asking of taxpayers is that they blindly trust him, that he can spend a great fortune, amass enormous debts, set on track permanent and growing deficits, and trust that no one will ever have to pay for it. The real cost that his taxes will impose on everyday Canadians after the election.
The member opposite and the Conservative government under Mr. Harper kept giving tax breaks and benefits to the wealthiest Canadians in the hopes that that would lead to growth and opportunity for all Canadians.
Well, isn't it funny to listen to a trust fund baby lecturing Canadians about being too rich? That's right. He says that people who take the bus are too rich and therefore should lose their transit tax credit. Soccer moms and hockey dads, Prime Minister says they're too rich, so he takes away their children's fitness tax credit.
We see proof that the Conservatives simply don't understand that low-income families don't benefit from tax breaks because they don't pay taxes. Non-refundable tax breaks do not benefit low-income families.
If you don't make money in Canada, screw you. You don't get a tax break. If you're really rich, you get a tax break. And you know what? You're actually going to pay less tax. The CRA, Canada Revenue Agency, equivalent to the IRS in America, they go after, notoriously, like Canadians know this, they go after and they target low-income people in Canada. The lower income you are, the more that you have to pay to the government. Like, not in terms of the actual bracket. When you look at the brackets, right, of like when you're above 100K or 130K, you pay like, 45%. But there's ways to get around that. There's tax incentives and things like that. So on paper, it's set up in a way that looks good. But the CRA audits like lower income people, right, for, not paying an extra $50 in tax, and it adds like interest, and over the years, there's quite a bit of interest and stuff like that. Man, Trudeau, like, he doesn't want to help Canadians. He wants to put money in his own pocket. He's a trust fund baby. He's born into wealth. That's his mentality. How can I run the country to make myself richer? And Canadians have had enough. We're putting up with it. And I'm so thankful. I'm so glad to see Pierre take the stage and just blast him. And they don't even realize they're being blasted. That's how oblivious this liberal cabinet is, right? They're just, what do you mean? We're doing everything that we should be doing. No, we all see it. What do you mean you all see it? We're definitely helping you. No, you're not. Like and follow for more. See you next time.